Hi guys, this is Sam from Fluid Social talking to you from sunny Covent Garden, and I want to talk to you today about how you can break back into the flow of approaching during the latter stages of the coronavirus lockdown. As you can see, people are out and about now, shops have opened. Feel free to pan across just to show the smaller cameraman if you care to show the viewers what's going on in our peripheral. People are coming out a bit more now, the shops have opened. People are sort of waking up from their social coma, and really I genuinely believe that there's no better time than now to start attacking your social life to get the results that you demand from your own social life, whether that be dating, social skills, social networks. So today I'm going to tell you how you can get back into it. Step 1, whenever you have a difficult task ahead of you, for example, how do I go from being a recluse to being extroverted and being out there and going out and meeting people and making the most of my life? It can seem like a very daunting task, a large obstacle in your path. And the easiest way to manage that obstacle and to get over it is to break it down into its smallest component parts until each tiny, easy, simple task builds up into the whole thing. So in this case, the very simplest thing you can do is get yourself outside. Walk outside the house and go to a place with high footfall, high foot traffic. When it's sunny, go to the parks and green spaces of London. When it's a little overcast, you might be better sticking to Covent Garden, Oxford Street, King's Cross, Granary Square, those sort of areas. Be mindful of what the weather's like, because it will affect the way that it is, but just getting yourself outside puts you in that sort of socially fluid state. Roll credits. It puts you in that state where you're sort of ready to at least engage with people on the surface level, getting eye contact, starting to feel comfortable outside in your surroundings, settling you back in. So the second point is that you want to go to the green spaces primarily, Hyde Park, Regent's Park. When it's sunny, make the best of this opportunity, because we don't have beer gardens anymore, which is where everyone would normally be. So everyone's going to the parks with their tinnies, with their champagne and Prosecco. So make the most of the green spaces, get outside, bring a couple of friends, go to the parks and start talking to other groups of people. The next thing to say is that you've got to normalise this. So it's tempting to come up and use that easy social crutch of talking about the coronavirus. So how's things been with all this, crazy times right now, huh? This sort of lame crutch that we're likely to use a little bit, talking about the virus and how her experience has been. But really, it's just an anchor to an average, mediocre conversation, and she's instantly going to feel like you need to use this social crutch. You don't have any solid intent, you're making small talk. So it's much better to ignore it completely and imagine that none of this has happened. Get into that frame where this isn't affecting you, it's no big deal to you, and so it's no big deal to her. She's not constantly thinking, oh God, how do I get out of this conversation? This guy's just making small talk. You break her out of that frame, treat her like a human being, focus on her, eye contact, and just focus on the interaction itself. Now the final part is that normally what I would often recommend is that you have a good interaction, but maybe there's something going on in the evening. She's got places to be, you've got places to be. So you close with a WhatsApp number perhaps, and then you message her and you arrange a time to meet up to go out for drinks. You can't really go out for drinks right now. All of the bars are closed. There's not the best set of opportunities to go on any type of conventional date. So you're much better off actually spending as much time in the moment with that individual. So if you meet her in the park, why not stay with her in the park? People have less to do, they have less social commitments. So now's the time more than ever to focus on spending as much time as you can with that individual. Be mindful of where there might be spaces that you can take them. For example, the other day I approached a Bulgarian woman who was sat on London Bridge on the wall next to the River Thames, and I just went up and situationally I just said, hey, how are you? Right? Because she was sitting there, she was drawing a lot of attention to herself. So instead of saying you look beautiful, it's just like, hey, how are you? Using a situational opener, very casual, very low energy. We didn't talk about coronavirus at all. And then she told me she knew a bar in Borough Market. And I said, well, I'd like you to show me this bar. So she took me there, showed me it, and we had a really good time there. Bought some pizza and some drinks. So see if you can go on, I guess what the industry would call an instant date, but really just see if you can spend as much time in the moment with that individual. People have less on their plate right now. They have freer schedules, so make the most of that and really go for it when you get the opportunities. Build that social momentum and get back to the social life that you guys have been working for and that are the reason why you're watching this channel. So if you guys need any help, I'm coaching from next week. Life's getting back to normal. The warning level that the British government's issued for the virus has gone down to a 3 out of 5, and so things are relaxing, people are relaxing. This is the time. If you have any questions, reach out to me at the email address admin@fluid.social. I will get back to you. We can arrange a free call, and I'm happy to help you with any of your sticking points, obstacles, or any advice at all. Let's get excited, guys. It's coming. We're back, baby. I'll talk to you in the next video. Sam out.